Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Thursday morning, June 5th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning, bright and early. It is an honor that you get up so early to spend a few minutes with me. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders, and we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but accurate proprietary indicators. And the purpose of this session is to show you how simple and accurate they are, show you one of the trade strategies, one that I trade with, but we've got a dozen different trade strategies. So with that, let's take a look and see what we've got for this morning.
Are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We have a number of different teaching tools. We've got videos. We've got group training sessions. We do these live trades. I do 3 of them per week. We do personalized one-on-one training, which we think is the one of the secret sauces to getting you from point A to point B. Anybody who's good at anything has a coach, even if they're already good. They have a coach to fine tune. There's always room for improvement. So I do 3 a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning, Monday afternoon. Every afternoon, I also send out an overnight trade setup with a little video that you can see how I figured it out. It's a different trade strategy than this one. Last night, we took 2 trades and both closed profitably. When you become a member, every morning we send out, we do a live trade. Every afternoon, we do a live trade. During the day, every day, we send out a trade pattern alert. Yesterday's and the day before both closed profitably. So while we're teaching you, we're giving you trades that you can copy. Just copying our trades alone will make you money. I work off of a little checklist that helps me make sure I don't forget anything. During this session, I focus pretty much on just figuring out the trade, but and don't take questions. But if you have questions, I certainly want to be able to help you with them. So you can schedule time with me at forexsmarttrade.com/schedule, or you can try calling me. If I am available, I'll answer. But if I'm not, you'll go to voicemail, and this is the best way to get kind of scheduled time with me. I also have office hours, and I promise I will figure out a new time for the summertime this week, but I'm thinking about Wednesday at probably 3:30 in the afternoon. Wednesday at 3:30 in the afternoon. In fact, you know what? Let's just put that in here. Wednesday. Oops. At Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. because it's right before the afternoon trade, so that'll work. Every morning I like to refresh the green chart, keeps the memory fast, and picks up any updates they might have done. I notice my computer here is starting, I don't know, it's maybe 6 or 7 years old. It's starting to slow up itself. I've got to kind of reboot the computer now it's almost every day. It just gets so slow that I need to kind of clear out the memory. One of the skills or one of the disciplines that you need to do this well is you need to be able to go back and take a look at the trades that didn't go how you thought and put a little time into trying to figure out why they didn't go the way you thought. Not to just keep trading and hope you find the streak that gets you to the accuracy rate. If you go back and take a look, our indicators have a simulator in them that lets you go back to the specific time when you took the trade and see exactly what the chart was telling you. And more often than not, sometimes, everything can be in place and it still goes wrong. But more often than not, you will find something. You broke a rule, you missed something. And to keep adding those little small bits of information to your trading repertoire, and that'll improve your accuracy rate. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at helping us predict the direction of a move. If we can predict the direction of the move, we can make some money. You really only need 2 good trades a day to make pretty good money at this. But we do want to know what the news is so we can trade around it. Forexfactory.com gives us that information. It breaks news down into kind of 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact. We ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I ignore those. Some people pay attention. But these red guys, these are guys we want to trade around. So this morning at 8:15, European Union is going to talk about their interest rates and monetary policy. At 8:30, the U.S. is going to discuss unemployment claims. And then at 8:45, the European Union is going to talk about what the information was they released here. So we will not trade the euro or the dollar this morning because of that. So with that, let's kind of jump right in. The trade I'm going to do this morning is something called a 10-point trade. I like to take it on a 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart trades are going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And my sweet spot tends to be 11 pips. Usually I'm trading a lot size of 10. I've got an account that's got over $100,000 in it. And 10 is the appropriate lot size. So 11 pips on a 10 lot size is $1,100. So you'll see a lot of my trades are around that $1,000 mark. So the chart we're going to trade off of this morning is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all U.S. based. Now, I know I said we're not going to trade the USD this morning, but we'll still go through and see if we see what looks like a good setup, because part of our goal here is to give you the skills to be able to trade a profitable trade yourself when you see and understand the setup. Australian dollar, US dollar. Well, so we're going to start with the middle. There's 3 parts to the chart. The middle is the majors and minors. The top is the TNTs, and the bottom is the pressure. I start with the middle section, the majors and minors. This red and green line is the major indicator. This black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. So basically, I'm looking for situations where the lines are oversold and going up, like we have here, and then you see a bunch of up candles, or overbought and going down, and then you see a bunch of down candles. So that's what I'm looking for. So here we're overbought, majors are going up, minors are going down. When we're overbought, I want all the lines going down. So we don't have agreement here, so I'm going to pass. Now, can I take a buy when we're overbought? Yes, you can. Not part of my trade strategy. On a 1 hour chart, I don't want to get caught holding a buy, taking a buy up here. But you see, we could have, we were overbought here, and we could have carved out another 8 pips. We could have carved out another 8-9 pips here, taking a buy when it was overbought. So if I don't see what I like here, I don't have to go here or here. I can just go on to the next chart. Euro USD overbought. Everybody's still going up, so that's not what I'm looking for. Pound USD overbought. Everybody's going up. Dollar Canadian dollar oversold. Everybody's kind of sideways. So we'll pass. Dollar Swiss franc. Everybody's going down. There's 4 things I'm looking for. 1, we start overbought. 2, all the lines are going down. 3, that the red line has crossed over the top of the green line and the black line has crossed over the gray line. I have that. And then the 4th thing is, what's the steepness of the green line? And I want the green line to be greater than 45 degrees. So we have all of that. My next thing would be to jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting this. But the thing I don't like here is generally I do look at the position of the green line, and I want the green line to be less than halfway, so that there's still room for movement. Now, here, the green line's touching the oversold line, so it's kind of extended itself. So we're going to pass. But here we got the 2 orange lines going down, supporting the sell, dotted blue going up. When blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 telling me sell, and the pressure's going down with red on top. So this is a nice setup, but we got into it a little bit too late. Plus, we've got the news coming up. So that would have probably held me off. Same here, dollar yen. Oversold, everybody's going down, and it's gone. It's oversold. It's moved too far already, so we missed it. I've cloned this chart and created a second chart with non-USD pairs. So let's see what we've got here. Euro pound oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top. But the steepness of my green line is less than 45 degrees. It's kind of fluttering now. When it goes up a little bit, it's hitting 45 degrees. But right now it's below 45 degrees. Other thing I don't like is I don't like when there's a kink in the line and we're going from more steep to less steep. When that happens, it kind of tells me the move is kind of running out of gas. So we're going to pass. Australian dollar yen. Overbought. Everybody's going down. Double cross and good steepness on the green line. So this is a nice setup. Only thing I would like a little bit more is if the green line was a little closer to entering the channel. But the issue here is the time of day. We're trading off of a 1 hour chart, and it's an evening in both of these markets. I want it to be daytime in at least one of the markets because we want the move to happen within 1 to 3 hours. And if the trading isn't active, it's going to take longer for that move to happen. And since I want to get in and get out, I'm not going to trade the Australian dollar yen at this time of day. So we're going to pass. Euro Canadian dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. Greens on top. Grays on top. I don't mind that the miners have kind of run through the channel. I care about the position of the green line, which is right at halfway, and there's terrific steepness. So we've got all 4 points here. 2 orange lines going up. These are kind of capturing the rate of change at different speeds. So 2 orange lines telling me buy, 2 blue lines telling me buy. So all 4 are telling me buy. I've got sideways pressure. The green line's going up, the red line's going down, with green on top and green going up. So this is a point. So I like this Euro Canadian dollar. Now, what's the issue? We've got news on the euro coming up. So normally what I would do when I see this, I would confirm it. My confirmation is going to a full chart. Euro Canadian dollar. And I want to see that the 2-hour chart. So instead of multiple pairs, I have just one pair here, all Euro Canadian, but with different times. 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, an 8-hour chart. And what the different times are is basically how much information is in a candle. This candle has 2 hours worth of information. This line has 2 hours worth of information, 4 hours worth of information. So what I'm looking for is on the 2 and the 4 hour, I want these both to be oversold. They both are. They don't need to be going up. It's better if they are, but they don't have to be. Reason I want both of these oversold is there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out if these are oversold. There's not that much down in the move. So I like this. Right now, we're going to keep looking because we've got this news item. I don't want to take a trade on something where there's news coming up. But this is a good setup. That was a good setup. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Again, it's evening in both of these markets, so we're going to pass. Pound yen. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. Just the 2 blue lines going up, which means sell. This is the thick orange. Thick orange is a scaled number, and it's down as far. It thinks there's no more down in the move. It's at 0. Let's just take a look to see what the confirmation is. Okay, overbought going down. This by itself is a good sell signal. Minors are overbought. Majors still showing a little up in them. And we're off just a bit. I'd prefer to see the majors up above the blue line. We are in the middle of the channel. And let's get rid of this. Since I trade this, I have the support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So you can see how it stops in here, stops in here, stops in here, stops here, stops like kind of in here. I want to know where these spots are on a 1 hour chart. They tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. Be a little less because we're dealing with the yen. And because I want to get in and out, I'm going to trade within these channels. So I want to know how far we are from where we are to where the line is. So that's about 14 pips down and 31 pips up. go back and take a look at it one more time. I'm gonna think about this for a second while we see what else is out there. JPY. So we got to sell. Let's see what else we have real quick. So I'm going to think about this one. Euro Australian dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross. The steepness is just about 45 degrees. Thing I don't like is we have the kink in the line, but we have all four here. 2 orange going up, 2 blues coming down. So all 4 here. We've got down pressure. It's pretty good down pressure, but the green has crossed over. You can see it. It's peeking out on top of the red. Let's see, Euro AUD. Oh, but we can't trade the euro, so it doesn't matter. Let's just see Euro AUD. Oversold. So we've got everything we want, but because it's the euro, we're going to pass because we have the news item coming up. So I've cloned it again. Euro pound. Everybody's going up, double cross. Steepness on the green line's greater than 45 degrees. 2 oranges going up, dotted blue coming down. So 3 of the 4. Weak down pressure with green on top. So we have everything here, but again, we're going to pass because euro. Australian dollar, yen. We just did this one. Canadian dollar, yen. Overbought, everybody's coming down. Red and black on top, good steepness on the green line. Here we've got the kink where we're going from less steep to more steep. So I like that. Green line is just entering the channel. I like that. But again, we get the 2 blue lines going up. And the thick orange is at 0. I really like to have 3 here. We've got up pressure, but we have red on top. And the green's pulling away, starting to roll to come down. So 1, 4, but only 2 here. Let's just take a look at Canadian dollar. Let's see what the confirmation looks like. Canadian dollar, yen. Overbought and just reaching overbought. So this is kind of like the pound yen. This is like the pound yen. I'm going to hold off on this a minute too, because I think if we're going to take a trade with the yen, I'd rather take the pound yen because I trade that more frequently. Euro New Zealand, no, nothing here. Disagreement on the pound New Zealand. New Zealand dollar, yen, overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross, but the steepness isn't that great. Plus the green line's kind of way gapped out because you can see the green line has been above for 6-8 hours here, and it's been going up. So I like the green line to be a little closer. Gold, dollar, we got this agreement. Euro, Swiss franc. This is not a bad setup. Overbought, everybody's coming down. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. 2 oranges going down. Dotted blue going up. Up pressure with red on top. But again, it's the euro. So we're going to pass. I'm not even going to waste time because I want us to see if we can find a trade. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, disagreement between the majors and minors. Canadian or Swiss franc, yen, disagreement between the majors and minors. Euro, yen, overbought, everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness. We get the positive kink, but again, it's the euro. Pound Australian dollar. We only have 2 of the 4, and then we don't have the pressure, so we're going to pass. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. Overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Steepness is better than 45%, but the kink, we've got a little kink here. 3 of the 4. Up pressure, but the red is on top. So this is a good signal. And actually, this is a good signal. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. In fact, I like this signal better than this signal because the line's steeper. Green line is steeper going down. So I like that better. So we've got all 4 here. 2 oranges going up. 2 oranges coming down. 2 blues going up. So all 4 are telling me sell. I've got weak up pressure with red on top and the green pulling away. So I've got everything I like here. Let's see if we have our confirmation. Oops, what was that? That was, oh yeah, Canadian. Gosh darn it. I got to write it down. I can't remember. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. It's a sell. Overbought. This is overbought. These are clearly above the blue line. So I like all of this. So what's it worth? We're going to go to a clean chart. We're looking for the Canadian. I think I already looked at this earlier. Let me see if I did. All right, here it is. So let's see what we've got. I've already dropped in the support and resistance. Since I looked at it a little earlier, it's been going down. So coming down, we've got 4 pips. 4 pips. This isn't very far. We're at 59.95 to 60.06. So that's really only 10 pips here. But it does seem like it's clearly bouncing here. Even if you go way back, it's bouncing. The next bouncing spot is over here where it's bouncing. So question is, do we want to take a 4 pip Canadian dollar yen? Let's just look at the pound yen one more time. Let's save this so we can come back. I think we're going to take a sell on the pound yen. $16 pips. All right, so we're going to take a 16 pip sell on the pound yen. 16 pip sell on the pound yen. You can take that in your simulator, or if you are using MetaTrader, here's the pound yen. This is a demo account. I am going to go to new order. And my lot size is a function of what's in the account. This has got 13,369. We're trading at 200 to 1 leverage. So rule of thumb is I can move this decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.34, I'm going to round up, 1.34. I could take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm just going to take the 1.34 market sell. It records it. I'm going to right click, go to modify. And how many pips did we say? 16 pips. We're going to take 16 pips. So 16 pips is 160 points. I just add an extra 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. And we'll use a 3 to 1. So I'm going to use 45 pips. because it's easier to do 15 times 3 in my head than 16 times 3. Right click, go to modify. Let's see where we're at. All right, so we took a sell on the pound yen for 16 pips with a take profit of 194.743, 194.140, 194.140, and a stop loss of 194.743. I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. If you want to learn to trade, best way to do it is find somebody who's good at it, who knows what they're doing, and get them to teach you. We are good at it. We know what we're doing. That's why we come and we do these live trades. We are very confident in how our tools perform. Best way, this is one way you can evaluate how our tools perform. But the other way is try them for yourself. And we have a trial. We'll give you access to them. Charge $10. I give the $10 to charity. Reason I charge is that there's research that shows if you pay for something, you'll try a little harder. And since I'm going to be spending some time with you, I want to get your best effort. And we are so confident in how well the tools work that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So you've got kind of a partner in the business. We win when you win. We're not just selling you a course. We're selling you a kind of a lifestyle and a way to make money. All right. Have a terrific weekend. I'll see you again this afternoon at 4:15 when I send out tonight's overnight trade. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.